celebrate the fair. And it's wonderful, all the great friends were meeting, and God, it's wonderful enough to have somebody to celebrate life. Well, I live in Listowel below in County Kerry, and we were with a hospital down there, they're a small community hospital. As long as the HSE don't realise it's there, they'll keep it. We had a poor man down there last week, and he was 95 years old. And he was all dressed up in great health now and everything. But he was inside with us, and holy God, 95 years old. Wouldn't you think now that some of his family would call to see? No one called. All day waiting for some visitor to call to celebrate his birthday. No one called. It came to night time, he was ready for bed, and he said, look, he said, since he'd nobody to celebrate his 95th birthday, he might as well celebrate it with himself. So he looked down at his feet, and he said, by God, he said, you are a great pair of feet altogether, he said. Happy birthday, feet, he said. You're 95, he said, today, he said. God, you were great toes, and you weren't clipped too often, but he took me on many the jump there. He moved on up to the ankles. He said, happy birthday, ankles, he said. God, you were wonderful. All the journeys that he took me in, he said, through my life. When there was nothing to travel with only poor old Shanks there. He moved on up to his knees, and he said, happy birthday, knees, he said. You're 95 years old today. God, you were the great knees that stood to me through thick and thin. All the hard work that he did, and all the loads he carried, fair play to your knees, happy birthday. And he moved on up along. His hands. And he said, happy birthday, hands, he said. Imagine, he said, you're 95 years old today, he said. God above, ye are the hands that did all the hard work, he said. God, he carried and he lifted, and all the work he did, he kept me in bite and suck. Happy birthday, hands. Moved on to your shoulders. Happy birthday, shoulders, he said. Imagine, he said, you're 95 today. Happy birthday. With all the work that he did, all the heavy loads he carried, all the jobs he did. Happy birthday, shoulders. And then he moved down to his belly, and he started rubbing the belly. And he said, happy birthday, belly, he said. You're often slack, he said, but by God, there's fine condition up and out today, he said. Happy birthday, belly. And then he caught the belly, and he moved it kind of sideways, and he looked down over it. And he said, the Lord to mercy, no John Thomas.